everybody. This is Far From Dead Motorsports. My name is Richie. I'm the owner and manager. To my left is
Spain, so they call me. I'm Dave.
And together we build some fun, cool trucks, cars, hot rods, wheelchair accessible vehicles, side-by-sides. I'm sorry. This is Milo. You're good boys. And we love it all. If it's fast, if it's fun, if it's just meant to cruise and go get ice cream and do burnouts, we're with it. We're going to start doing these podcasts once a week. We're going to update you guys, talk about what we're doing, what we're working on, the ups, downs, the lows, the grittiness of what it takes to get some of these cars done. You know, they look fun leaving, but my God, sometimes it ain't so much fun going together. But that's part of the charm. Guys, is there a car you want to talk about first that we're working on? 6.2 Camaro?
Alright, we can talk about that.
Alright, so we had a client come in. Beautiful teal Camaro behind us. I'll post up some picture and video of it, and I'll put some links up to the build. She's a really beautiful 6-cylinder car, came in, driving, running, and the client wanted to make a good amount of power, 600, 700 wheel. He wanted the car to handle, look good, sound good, be safe for himself, his family of course, do some burnouts and get ice cream. And he's got a beautiful family that he wants to go cruising with this, and we got to work. Basically we took a 6.2, which block did we start with? Not the LS3.
It was L92. Yeah, I think so.
L92?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're a B.
messed up.
Well, you know, we picked up that's right. Our first L92 we picked up. Unfortunately, it was also already a Jasper rebuild. We didn't realize it. It was already popped out. So when we went to go make her big for some room and clean her up, it was too much. But in no time at all, we did get another L92 out of Denali Escalade. Yukon, yeah, something cool, something pretty, something I probably couldn't afford back in the day. And got to work. We're a BTR dealer, so we did a forged bottom end, BTR top end kit for boost. You know, as far as cams, springs, lifters, trunnions, push rods,
Rods, pistons.
of course, rods, pistons, crank. We did a forged rotating assembly on the bottom end with BTR. For you that don't know, Brian Tooley Racing, we love them. Not that we've ever really had a problem, but you know, if they don't want to, if the customer doesn't want exactly what's on the website, BTR has been real happy to accommodate or tell us if it's not doable. You know, they let us know if it's an unrealistic goal as well. Now with that car as well, the guy wanted to save the manual, and we love supporting that. She has a T56 Magnum. That whole kit comes from what place?
Hawks.
Hawks.
Yeah, Hawks Performance.
Hawks Performance. That kit was cool. What I know it came real complete. If you can give me some detail on what exactly, you know, what was so complete about the kit as far as like, there was like the pedals and whatnot.
Yeah, it came with the trans, shifter, torque arm bracket, pedal set, clutch master, the lines, the reverse switch, neutral safe, or the clutch neutral switch. What else?
Even came with like the brake switch,
Yeah, the brake switch,
you know, all that stuff.
yeah, everything. Everything you need to put it in. Yep.
And then with the UMI suspension, did we get that through Hawks as well? Or did they, they're the ones that assisted us with letting us know what's going to tie in between the trans and the rear? And
I think the guy bought that stuff.
he brought that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess it was a UMI tech that helped him out. UMI, thank you, great stuff. Beautiful stuff too. And then behind that T56 Magnum, our client had us, he ordered up a, not QuickTime, I know we did QuickTime on the notchback. Where did he order the 9-inch Ford from?
It's
Shoot.
What the hell's the name of the place?
Tick?
No, it's
Trick?
Trick Chassis. Yeah.
Trick Chassis. Trick Chassis, thank you. Great product. So Trick Chassis sends it out the same way that that Quick Performance does. It comes, in separate boxes. The guys assemble it. They make sure everything's centered right and all shimmed properly, and they get her on in and connect it to the suspension. And then the client really wants to upgrade the braking system. I forget the year, but I know it was a ZL1. What year?
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
So what conversion kit was that?
I think it was Hawks.
It was Hawks as well?
I think so, yeah.
Good shit. Thanks to you again, Hawks. They've been killer. So Hawks Performance, they have a kit that we use a 2013-14 ZL1 brake system on this Camaro. Really nice. Really, really nice. We got 18x8 replica wheels on her.
They're American Racing. I think they're 18x8s.
Okay.
They're not replicas though. That's like one of their own.
That's one of their own designs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's right. He was thinking about getting replicas and he changed over to this
He
style.
wanted to get the IROC rep wheels, but they only had them in 20s, I think.
Okay.
19s or 20s.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants some more meat on the tire. He's realistic. He's going to drive it. He wants to, the kiddies ain't in the car, and he might go to a track in Mexico, have some fun. So yeah, we put together the 9-inch rear with some really nice brakes all the way around. UMI suspension. That's coilovers in the front.
QA1.
QA1s in the front.
QA1s all the way around.
All the way around. Nice. Really nice. Nice. That 6.2 we were talking about, that L9 that we built up, she also has an LSA blower on it. It's a stock LSA blower, but with that built engine and some nice boost going, I think we did the upgrade on the belt. Pretty sure we did. And between that and the custom fuel system, what did we guys use for fuel system again? Was it Aeromotive hanger?
Aeromotive hanger with
Hellcat pump.
the Hellcat pump.
Hellcat pump. Hellcat pump, Aeromotive hanger. We ran finish line factory lines, fittings, Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator.
Yep.
Okay. And some nice rails. I wish I could remember where we got those rails from. I remember that shipment coming in. Those
Starts
rails
with
were
a W.
really pretty.
Starts with a W.
W. Well,
Then you got a
Most
couple.
LS guys will know what that means.
all right. So W.
You got a couple sensors from Low Dollar Motorsports on there too. Fuel pressure sensor.
Yeah, that was handy. That was handy because Napa didn't have them, AutoZone didn't have them. Amazon, God knows if it's real, it ain't real. What is it? I don't know. And Low Dollar actually has an Amazon store through their website, and we knew what we were getting. We've used their product before. I'm sure a lot of you folks out there have used their product. If you haven't, Low Dollar, LOWDOLLER.com. Check them out. Good guys. And that's about what we're up to with that Camaro. We're waiting for the Boost District is sending us out a whole front end assembly. All the brackets, the tensioners, power steering pump still waiting on, alternator.
Still got some work to do. Almost there though.
Now explain what you guys had to do to make the LSA lid fit in the 3rd gen Camaro. What happened on the firewall?
Well, the second we bolted on the blower, we didn't even get to bolt on the blower because it wouldn't fit because the wiper motor was in the way. So took that off, put the blower on, and then found somebody on YouTube used a Nissan Altima wiper motor. Drilled a few holes. I guess the way it operates is close to the same way, and hit it with a power probe after, and worked like a charm. So that solved that problem. It was about a third of the size, but that was good.
I knew it worked because I was in a meeting and I get a message of a video of a power probe and the wiper's moving, the LSA lid looks securely in place, and the wiper motor wasn't touching anything. I think I went through the paperwork. It might have been a Maxima. I'll check. It was either Ultima or Maxima.
Yeah,
It was
it's
like
the
8.
same as the one on my 240.
Same as the one. So it's
Probably on a bunch of shit that motor.
Yeah.
Yep, the guy on YouTube definitely saved us on that one. That was quick and easy.
YouTube, baby. Love it. You know? There's no instruction manual for an LSA lid and a third gen Camaro and which your Nissan Viper motor is going to fit, and actually there's stuff right on it. But hey, that's why we love this stuff. That's why we share what we do too. Maybe someone out there is having a hard time, you know? You can contact us too. You know, our phone number is on our website, ffdmotorsports.com. You can email me, you can call me, text. You know, sometimes, you know, you don't have to bring your car here to get fixed all the time. You know, if you sometimes you got a question, hit us up. You know, we love helping people out. And you know, get that car running, you come to one of our dyno days or dyno nights. Last time we had a dyno day, it got a little hot, a little long in the sun, a little much.
Yeah.
The time before that was a dyno night. That was fun. You know, the sun's going down, it's getting cool, people getting rowdy, you know. People talking some shit, talking some smack. See some numbers on the dyno. You know,
That's it.
maybe you want to see who can get to Dairy Queen the fastest. I don't know. Well, you know, that may be illegal, don't do that. But yeah, do that. So that's about it. That's about it with the Camaro, right? We're just waiting for the front end, and then we can get to final assembly, wiring, and
Need a hood too.
I need a hood juice.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Aaron, if you're watching this, we gotta find the hood for you. But I'm sure you knew that already. You knew that already. You were going for fun, and you went the right direction.
Just thought about maybe a carbon fiber one you was gonna buy for a cow hood. That'd be cool.
Do it. Do it, Aaron. Find the camera.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. All right, so guess we should talk about this big old heavy old thing behind us.
Old Dusty.
Old Dusty. This car is a local to us car, right? She's a 08087 zip code old school brawler that finally got taken apart, rotisserie, suspension kind of put in place, and 440 dropped in place, and that's about it. The 440 is a built engine supposedly. We can't get the right specs on it, so we don't know what we're really looking at here. But you know, we'll scope it, make sure everything's safe, and see where it goes. You know, got a lot of wiring to do. It's probably gonna be your first bit of contention once you make sure you get the fitment on the exhaust in that 440. What
We don't have one single bolt for it. So
No hardware.
absolutely zero hardware. The steering column, everything's sitting over there.
got it. All right, so hey, we don't have hardware, but you know, I'm blessed enough to have a property where one of the tenants up front is a hardware store. So you know,
We got hardware.
we got hardware.
Yep.
You know, but and love Suzanne. By the way, we'll plug them too. Trish Home Center, Route 9, Tuckerton, New Jersey, right outside Mystic Island, 10 minutes south of LBI. It's a mom and pop, 30-plus-year-old operation for paint needs, hardware, plumbing, electric, all the good stuff. Hit them up. They're good people. Ask for Suzanne. She's the owner. She's a wonderful woman, and she'll take good care of you. They got propane too, so all you RVers and campers down here, get your propane filled up down here. It's a good spot. And yeah, so this Dusty Duster, she's gonna be a pain in the ass, huh? We gotta rewire everything, right? Taillights, headlights.
Well, once we get these headers squared away,
Yep, we gotta come back out actually. We gotta take it back out. Take the starter out. Beat the header. Clear the starter. I mean, they're waffled, man.
he's got to get some kind of exhaust. Probably gonna have to make an exhaust system for it too.
Right now it's in it, but it's up against it. So,
All right.
and
We're
you
gonna
don't
have
want
to.
to be doing that starter again, so do it once.
Yep.
Do it right.
Yep. Let's massage her and make it right. You know. Oh, we gotta just double check too. Make sure it's the right header. Make sure it's the right. Well, it's a 440. It's a 440 stuff in this stuff.
It's definitely for it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of that old stuff might not be perfect, so
Yeah. Well,
you know.
We got fire.
Old ass.
We got fire. We got BFH. Let's go to town. We'll have fun. We'll make it happen. Whatever. It'll work. It'll work. Just like we said, everything's fun. Some of these cars really beat you up. Like that Chevelle. That was probably, we had a Chevelle in here recently, a 70 Chevelle. It's probably one of the prettiest cars we've worked on. And you want to talk about a car will throw you a beating every time. We didn't build it. It was built by like 3 other shops, but which is always whatever. We won't have that discussion on this podcast, but that's coming. But we'll get it set up. We'll do a fuel system. We're gonna do a Holly Sniper, right? He still wants to stick with a Holly Sniper in our carburetor. All right, happy about that. And this client, he's got a lot of cool cars. He'll go have some fun. And other than that, we didn't really do much on the shop car. We got her into her new position. She's all set to get her mini tubs. The shop car is a 92 notchback. For anyone that knows me, that's my old red notch I've had since the Staten Island days, 20-something years ago. She used to have a 351 Windsor, SVO block, fun car, stick car. I'm in a wheelchair now, so no more stick cars for me. But we're doing something even cooler. Well, maybe not as cool as a stick car, but whatever. We're doing a Godzilla, 7.3 Godzilla Ford, totally built engine. This 94mm turbo and an 8-speed ZF8 transmission that's being built by Pure Drivetrain. And I'm going to shift it with buttons on my hand controls with a Turbo Lamic TCU. And I got a 9-inch rear end already from Quick Performance, and she'll be fun. She'll be fun. That build's going to be really cool to document. That's going to be fun. I always had I know a lot of people will probably wonder why I didn't go Coyote. You know, since the time I bought that car, she was 4-cylinder. I made her a 351. I always thought it was cool. You know, everybody else was building 302s. I was like, why? Well, you know, get the truck engine, get the 351. You know, I'm older than a lot of you guys, and well, not as old as everybody, but you know, it was always beaten to our heads. There's no replacement for displacement, and I still think it's true. You know? I know Spain over here has a freaking monster 4-banger with a turbo on it, and it's badass. But all right, I want to take 445 cubes and throw boost at it and be badass too.
Until you get a 502.
So I get a big block, and now these two guys got big blocks.
Big block.
Big block. Davey, he'll be coming out with a 69 El Camino, boosted big block, maybe on spray, maybe on both. Maybe we'll just put a hood on it and tell you go F yourself and not tell you. We won't talk about Spain's big block. We don't want to jinx anything, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to see how that works out. But he's always working on something, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, man.
Anybody want to end up anything for the week wrap up? Duh.
Right.
We ride. This is Far From Dead Motorsports. We'll be doing an update. Gonna have some guests on. We have some cool, really cool other shops in this area, and a machine shop, IDM. Hopefully, we'll have those guys down here as well. See you next week.